Laudetur Jesus Christus. Praised be the chapel of the Casa Santa Marta, where for those remains to enter St. Peter's Basilica from 4 entrances in order to pay their respects to Pope Francis. There are 2 entrances. Yesterday, on Tuesday, the Pope's personal health care assistant, Massimiliano Strappetti, spoke to Vatican News about the final wish, what would become the final wish of speaking to Vatican News. Mr. Strappetti said that the Pope's final words to him, at least, were, "Thank you for bringing me back to the square."
Urbi et Orbi was a very moving event for those of us who were able to be in the square. It was very, very crowded, as always, for Easter.
At the Gemelli Hospital here in Rome, where the Pope had been admitted. One last meaningful surprise to the roughly 50,000 faithful gathered in St. Peter's Square on Easter Sunday. Afterwards, the Pope was tired but happy, and he thanked him for allowing him from a medical point of view.
The chapel of Casa Santa Marta. When the body arrives in St. Peter's Basilica, the basilica will be largely empty. The church here in Rome that Pope Francis loved best. He returned there regularly before and after every papal journey, I think, without exception.
In nomine Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti.
May the hope of Christ risen from the dead be with you all and with your spirit. Asperges the body with holy water, we hear the chant, "Remember me, O Lord, when you come into your kingdom."
Sorores carissimi, magna cum anima commozione, corpus Papae nostro Francisci, deferimus in Basilicam Vaticanum, Ecclesia Universalis Pastoris, sepe est fructus.
Procedamus in pace.
And the bearers are now bringing the body of Pope Francis through the chapel in procession to St. Peter's Basilica. The body will be accompanied by members of the penitentiary, the office stools, and carry lighted candles in their hands, bearing their halberds, and then priests, prelates, and of course the cardinals.
Sake of his name. Though I should walk in the valley of the shadow of death, no evil would I fear, for you are with me. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life. me the snares of death. The anguish of Sheol has found me. I was brought low, and he saved me from death, my eyes from tears.
The next antiphon, I know that my Redeemer lives. On the last day I shall rise again.
I trusted, even when I said, I am sorely afflicted. I said in my alarm, these people are all liars. The cup of salvation I will raise. I will call on the name of the Lord. My vows to the Lord I will fulfill before all his people. How precious in the eyes of the Lord is the death of his faithful. Your servant, Lord, am I, the son of your handmaid. You have loosened my bonds. I will offer a thanksgiving sacrifice. I will call on the name of the Lord. My vows to the Lord I will fulfill before all his people. In the courts of the house of the Lord, in your midst, O Jerusalem. According to your great compassion, blot out my transgressions. Wash me completely from my iniquity, and cleanse me from my sin. My transgressions, truly I know them. My sin is always before me. Against you, you alone have I sinned. What is evil in your sight I have done. So you are just in your sentence, without reproach in your judgment. Behold, in guilt I was born, a sinner when my mother conceived me. Delight in sincerity of heart. In secret you teach me wisdom. Cleanse me with hyssop, and I shall be pure. Wash me, and I shall be whiter than snow.
And as the body of Pope Francis moves amongst the crowds of the faithful, it is greeted with restrained applause by the people gathered in front of St. Peter's Basilica. Blessed are the dead who die in the Lord, accompanying Psalm 120, again in the Vatican numbering.
I lift up my eyes to the mountains. From where shall come my help? My help shall come from the Lord, who made heaven and earth.
And the psalms conclude as the body enters the basilica. the Litany of the Saints.
To prayer with the traditional "The Lord be with you," we will respond in "With your spirit," and he will announce the reading.
Minus vobiscum, Lectio Sancti Evangelii secundum Ioannem.
At that time, Jesus lifted up his eyes to heaven, and praying said, "Father, I desire that they also, whom you have given me, may be with me where I am, to see my glory that you have given me, because you loved me from the foundation of the world." O righteous Father, even though the world does not know you, I know you, and these know that you have sent me. I made known to them your name, and I will continue to make it known, that the love with which you have loved me may be in them, and I in them. Who eternally lives to intercede for us, may welcome him into his kingdom of light and peace.
Requiem aeternam dona ei, Domine. Requiescat in pace.
As many cardinals as were already in Rome, about 60 is the number that whoever believes in me, though he die, yet shall he live.